It's still actually the same day that my wife's car broke down. We took it to the mechanic and left it there, and I've worked out a plan for tomorrow, which involves me being here at the house all day, but without vehicle. It involves lots of people doing shifts, moving kids around. Anyhow, I was really hurting. So I took a very hot shower, which is nice. And that has got me wide awake and hungry. And I went to have some yakisoba, curry flavored, and opened the box, and this is what greeted me. I don't think I should eat these unless that black spot is extra flavor. It should not surprise you that today's video will largely be me walking around in the house, since as I explained last night, I'm here and I'm stuck. I had nothing to do. Got some video editing to do. I'm working on the previous Tedium Unlimited to the one that this one is in. You can hear it grinding away in the background. I really need a MacBook Pro upgrade. However, we also need $3,000 worth of transmission repairs. Not much we can do about it, but Chuan's not going to have a car till Wednesday at least. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. James is at his chess tournament, and something's different this time because I got a text message from the chess tournament, and it gave me James's pairing for the first match. Said James' first match. He's 0-0-769. That's 0 wins, 0 losses, and I guess, I don't know, 0 and 0. But I think it's wins and losses. And 769 is his rank in the U.S. chess, whatever. I don't think that 769 is like, of all the people out there, he's 769th. I think it's a point score ranking. So there could be several people with 769, if that makes sense. I think. I would find it hard to believe that, you know, after only 2 tournaments, he's at 769? I don't know. Anyway, and then it's against his opponent. That's always a useful information. His opponent is unknown, 0-0 unknown. So I'm not sure why they sent me that text message telling me something I didn't know. It's already coming up on 10 o'clock. First match would have been at 9. I think he'd be done by now. I'm hoping they're going to send me a text message saying what the result was. That's far more interesting. If not, the next pairing should show me if that 0-0 is wins and losses. That next pairing should show me what happened in the first tournament, even if I don't know who the opponent was. It's going to be one of those days. I just thought I'd record some of the beautiful blue skies we're having. It was like this yesterday too. And in the afternoon, the wind started picking up, and then it died down again. And last night we had a heck of a lightning storm in the middle of the night. And I have to apologize to Lloyd Bailey. I got out my iLightning cam and got it all set up because I've used it before and it's worked great. And tons of lightning flashed across the screen. Didn't take a single picture, so I'm not sure what's up there. But Lloyd was not crazy. For people who were listening, said he couldn't get that lightning thing to work, and he was correct. It was not. It does not work. So hey, iLightning cam, what the heck's wrong with that? Well, I've had a. Should clear up in a second. Hold on. had a little visit to Mucho Macho Taco, which is a place that's not too terribly far from my house, but has seemed a little bit on the, pretentious taco side. Right? I have a thing about pretentious food. Because it's pretentious. Food can be wonderful. Food can raise the senses but it's not that. It's when the presentation or the ambiance of the place that's serving the food allows them to gain a reputation that the food itself doesn't actually deserve. And I've always been worried about Mucho Macho Taco about that, because it's obviously not a simple taco shop. So anyway, but I thought, well, what the hell, I'll try it today. And it was actually fairly good. They seem to have a pot motif. Bags, their decorations are bags of, not full, empty bags. You know how like if grain bags and rice bags and potato bags, well, they had potato bags and pot bags from presumably the days when pot was sold in potato bags, or in countries where it may still be sold in potato bags. Anyway, that was their decoration. They have a few different kinds of tacos. Some of them are quite trendy and also authentic. It wasn't bad. I had the carne asada, and it was decent carne asada, and it was decent cheese, and the salsa was good, and so I wasn't anywhere. I wouldn't call them cheap. $2.25 for a taco, but it was better than I hoped. It was kind of interesting that when I came in, the guy in the back started reciting to the girl up front at the counter all the things they didn't have today. And now they had just opened, so like 20 more minutes on the pastor, we don't have any tongue, etc. And of course I didn't care that they don't have any tongue. I was interested in trying the pastor tacos, but those weren't ready, so I just had the carne asada. And and I was not the first person to be presented with that information. Everyone who came in was given that. People would call up on the phone, and so you can tell from a conversation, right? Sometimes somebody would call up on the phone, and you'd go, "Yes, no, thank you, calling Mucho Macho Taco. How can I take your order?" And they'd say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we're out of that today." But other calls that came in would be, "Welcome, thanks for calling Mucho Macho Taco. Can I take your order?" No, we don't have. No, today we don't have that. So obviously the person at the other end was asking them, "Have you got X, Y, or Z today?" And then he'd come back and ask for something else. And, "Yeah, we've got that today." "Okay, great, I'll have those." So apparently that's a common theme at Mucho Macho Taco. So if there's a particular thing you want, maybe you should call ahead. Weather is gorgeous today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's really nice. I don't want to go back to work, but that's what we do. I had our very first spin in the car. I can't say I'm pleased. Michelle's trying to blame me, but the fact is she had tons of time to get ready, and we barely moved, and she dropped her drink. We were parked next to a car over here, and they were just sitting here kind of suspiciously in the parking lot. And when we got the camera out, suddenly they decided to leave. I think they were doing something they shouldn't. We had a heck of a windstorm last night, gusting up to 60 miles an hour? Yeah, I think it was 60. No, 60 kilometers an hour. And it was about 35 miles an hour? Yeah, about 35 miles an hour. 25 sustained, 35 gusts, probably even higher, but that's what the computer said. And you can see the results of that in the air today. The sun coming up over the top. The sky is, I think the correct word for that is sullen. And that's just dirt that's been kicked up in the air, causing this haze. It's pretty nasty. Bit of a nuisance this morning. The minor configuration change on one of the servers done remotely yesterday resulted in the server becoming unresponsive. And, well, it can go for a little while, but it does need to be restored. We've got things to do today, and about the best I can do is do it now at 6:30 in the morning. Get to the office, fix it, and then hopefully in time for the thing we need to do at 7:30. So I'm off. Well, I'm off, obviously, but I'm also departing. And yeah. I'm disappointed. I've got tea. I've got a sharp, pointy straw, and there is no little panda or a possum or koala's face or better yet, some small anthropomorphized human to animal mixture. Nothing. Just sort of stylized flowers or vegetation. Nonetheless, it's going down.